Hello there, my beautiful Aries friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, Aries, this is your mid-June prediction, everyone. And what I'm going to do for you today is open your reading with a Guardian Angel Oracle card. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a animal spirit card and then an angel number. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Aries, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that Spirit would like you to hear today. So we are getting for you being. Look at that. Know that you are a spiritual being. Aries, I'm going to read you the message of this card. Your worth as a human being is independent of external factors. You are valuable not due to achievements or material possessions, but simply because you exist. Remember that. I'm going to read this to you one more time. Your worth as a human being is independent of external factors. You are valuable not due to the achievements or material possessions, but simply because you exist. All right, so remember that. You are a being, just like everyone else. Everything is connected is what Spirit is wanting to remind you of, okay? So being. I also feel that communication is coming through to you, Aries, through little insects, butterflies, and things that kind of float up to you. Okay, because I'm seeing maybe a butterfly in front of you. I don't know if any of you are seeing butterflies. So we've got the Justice card. So I do feel that there is some sort of big event, big situation happening around something that you're making a decision on, or something to do with, I feel, either the law, the government, paperwork, taxes, whatever this is. But I feel there's almost like this government identity in the background here with this. Okay, so the Justice card. Now, this is a major arcana card, so this energy is prominent. However, it's in the background. So some of you might be feeling this intensely. Others, you might be feeling this subtly. All right, so we're going to start with that. We have the 6 of Cups coming in as well. So this is nostalgia, the feeling of nostalgia. This is also, I feel this has to do with your family, a group setting, and there's almost this energy that is launching you back into the past here. So I do feel some of you are reminiscing moments or someone specific in your past, okay? And there is a resurfacing of something happening as well. So the 6 of Cups here. Now, I also want you to use your own intuition with my readings today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages, okay? So, and we've got the Hangman. You're going to look at things very differently here, or you're already seeing them differently. And perhaps this is what justice is for some of you, okay? So something definitely powerful going on. This is an energy that makes you feel like you're upside down in your world. All right, so a secondary major arcana card for you. So yes, there is some big change happening this next couple of weeks in your life, Aries. So before I begin here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon and your rising signs as well. Okay, so justice. Now there's an enlightenment. There's some sort of awareness, some sort of knowledge or information that is coming in that is expanding your consciousness, expanding your understanding of something that is happening in your life. And I feel that maybe there is some government entity tied to the back here somewhere. Like, perhaps your eyes are opening up because you have just entered a new country. Maybe you filled out paperwork and now you're finally getting that opportunity to explore the possibility of this reality in this new city, this new country. This could also be, you know, something that opens up to you because there's a closure, like something is being locked. I'm seeing someone taking a big lock and locking some house doors. And it's kind of like, okay, this is closed off now. We're going to walk away from this. And there is no time around whether you're going for a week, 2 weeks, a month, 2 years, 10 years. There is no time on it. So I don't know what this means for some of you, but there's this closure. There's also, so closures and openings are happening in different ways here. Some of you are closing things up and opening this new world for yourself. Others, you're kind of opening yourself up to a new experience through paperwork, through something that is giving you the opportunity to be curious, to explore. And there's some sort of an experience, some sort of like, what is this that you're seeing here? They're showing me an old letter. I don't know what this means, but it's almost like there's an experience within that experience that is coming, is what they're saying, and something to do with an old letter. I don't know what this means for you. And maybe this is that energy that's going back into the past here. So something from the past that is resurfacing could be an old letter. Maybe it has to do with family that's been with you for a long time. Aries, maybe this is, I don't know what this is for you. It's just so hard to understand how this shows up in some of our lives. So you're going to have to share with me here, Aries, what's happening in your life that is tied to the Justice card. They're also saying justice is being served. Now I'm getting another wave, another download of energy coming in that is almost tuning in to a second life, like a past life. There's almost like a rebirth, reincarnation energy coming through, because there's something that you were meant to complete in your past life that you didn't complete, and you're meant to complete it in this lifetime. So I feel this is coming through. This is really interesting. And those of you that are really tuned in, I feel that you get little bits and pieces of this past life. Like you can feel things and you can't tie those feelings to anything because they're so specific and different. They're different than what you know now. So I feel there's feelings within you that sometimes spark, that you tap or tune into, that are tied to your past life. And maybe you're even remembering parts of that. Perhaps you were someone that was a child, or you know of somebody that's a child that talks about another life that they lived. So I'm getting like the sixth sense energy coming in, and I've been picking this up on a lot of the signs here, is this sixth sense. So this is that ascension. This is that powerful upgrade, this awakening that is happening in the universe. There's energies that are now coming down that are activating some of us, right? And those of us that are activated, that are aware, you can understand. So there's this awareness and this, the light that is shining around our head. And this is really going to get you to see like both sides to a situation. They're showing you the yin, the yang, the light, the dark, the opposites, right? And you're seeing between the lines here through this. So very powerful, very interesting energy that is coming in for you. So I do feel some of you are going through some sort of discovery, some sort of new information that has come in that is opening you up to maybe another perspective, another possibility, another way of doing things, which is basically turning you in a new direction here. This is ultimately what is going on for you right now, Aries. This is kind of what I'm getting here. So again, share with me what this is in your life, Aries. Now we've got the Six of Cups. So the number 6 is a number of love. Okay, it's very heart-centered energy. It has to do with the love that joins, that unifies, that collaborates. It's a collective conscious energy here. So I feel some of you are feeling this energy in your life. I also feel that especially with the heart-centered energy, you're seeing this being amplified in your life. So perhaps some of you are spending more time with loved ones or people that really mean something to you. So this month of June, you're going to find that, or you're perhaps seeing that how these energies are attracted to you and starting to show up in your life. And sometimes we don't want them to show up in our life, but it's just that energy of love, things that are connected, close but also far away, tied to us with strings that have to do with past and history. So this is what they're showing me, is somebody that has a lot of strings, and now these strings are starting to come forward. There's some that were hidden and in the dark that are showing up as well. These could be shadows, these could be people. Whatever this is, I feel they're kind of coming through, whether they're good or bad for you. That's for you to decide, right? So how are you choosing to respond to this? So this is where Spirit really wants you to be very careful of the difference of reaction and response. So if you're reacting to something because of an emotion that is being kind of risen out of you because it's being provoked or whatever is happening. Someone's poking the bear here. This is what they're saying. And perhaps there's something that is surfacing right now that you need to deal with. So there's things coming in and reminders. And how do you choose to, do you react to that energy? Do you project that shadow when it does show up? Or are you responding to it saying, oh, okay, let's see what's happening here. Let's feel this energy. Where is this coming from? And analyze yourself. Like you almost have to put yourself outside of yourself in order to understand this. And it takes practice to do this, right? So there's almost like self-analysis of these things, but also sometimes people show up. And I feel sometimes this is almost like a test of our loyalty, of the life that we're trying to move ahead into, or if there's something that is coming in to distract us. How strong are we? How rooted in the ground are we to make a choice around either going backwards or forward? Or depending on, it really depends how this energy is coming in and how you choose to respond to it. And again, the choice is yours here. They keep saying the choice is yours. And they're really wanting you to make a choice around this, is what they're basically saying. I'm getting like old memories of being out at a cabin. This is like Christmas time or something with family all gathered. Maybe there's a family gathering happening. Perhaps you're visiting home again here, Aries, because of some sort of an event, some sort of a time. Maybe someone passed away around this time. And there's like memory and you just celebrate by getting together here. So there's a lot of focus on your family and just being around people, just being in that loving energy, that community, that connection. And, you know, perhaps there's something going, just maybe it's you waking up to the power of love, or, you know, maybe things aren't so bad. Maybe the timing is different. Like there's almost like this, trying to understand the timing of that versus now, and how things are so different from one time to another, but almost the same in a sense, is what Spirit is showing me here with this card, the Six of Cups. Really interesting. And I feel some of you are going to get closer to someone in your life. I feel there's this like really deep bond building through this process. Now, this could be a bond with yourself in spirit. This could also be a bond with someone physical, a physical energy, or to something. Maybe it's a new passion that you're building a bond with. And you're seeing things differently. You're feeling things differently. It almost feels like sometimes I see a tunnel going downward, but for you, I'm seeing light. I'm seeing the sun through the trees coming in, and you're really just enjoying it. You're sitting in that light. You're absorbing it. You're really tuning in with it. And because of this, there's this really subtle shift that is happening in your life, this awareness, this even feeling of love, this unconditional love. Like you're changing here, Aries. You're really shifting. You're becoming one and emerging with your spirit itself here. This is what's ultimately going on. And when you go through this process, sometimes it can be a little bit confusing, I feel like, or it almost feels like you don't believe what's happening to you. But what's happening is you're moving up, you're rising, you're ascending. And this is where maybe I was seeing sparkles, but also butterflies. I'm seeing white sparkles, and I'm seeing butterflies and the little insects like ladybugs, bumblebees. Like, I don't know if any of you are outside or you work in a garden where you see insects like this, even spiders. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing a spider here in my mind. I'm afraid of spiders. I'm seeing one with really long legs. It's like a really long, leggy spider here in my mind. So some of you might be seeing bugs around you. And I feel this is because of the sunlight. Of course, the seasons are changing. So depending on where in the world you are, the seasons, I feel whatever that season is, that's the energy that you're feeling with the Hangman card. And sometimes this feels like we're upside down. Right? And recently I've been doing handstands in calisthenics, learning how to do a handstand. And oh my gosh, being upside down is way different. The way your body works, gravity, everything, the way you see things, it's totally different than than how it is when you're standing up. So some of you might be feeling it like that, a little bit more heavier, a little bit not normal, right? This energy, when it does come in, maybe you're shifting things in your life and you're doing things a bit differently that feel a bit different. It's like me, I'm starting calisthenics and I'm just joining that. It feels really good. It's hard because I have to stay consistent with it. So I'm really sore today as I'm filming this, but that's not going to stop me from going back. I know I have to recover. I have 3 days to recover, but it's just really exciting for me. So I do feel for some of you, there's some excitement here. It's a major, there's something going on here and I can't even explain it to you in words, but there's almost like justice or karma in the background that is tying everything together here through this. It's like an intertwined energy that is kind of in between each other. This is what I'm getting here with this card. Wow. Okay. So seeing things different, seeing people differently, maybe seeing your parents differently. Over time, things have changed. Maybe an experience that they've had in their life. Maybe one of your parents have lost a partner, right? Or, you know, you have lost a parent. And there's that experience of that over time that is coming in and you're recognizing, you're seeing how, like you're seeing the cycles of life here with this. Because they're showing me the cycle over and over in different ways and different experiences, and it just keeps going. It's timeless. So this is what's coming through here for you today through these cards. So very interesting energy here. And I feel some of you are being pulled away from something. It's like you got trapped. This is the other thing I'm getting now coming through with this is there was almost like a trap set for you and you walked in and it pulled you out. For whatever reason, whether this was for a good reason or not so good, because you got yourself into that trap, or spirit came and saved you from something by pulling you out of a situation. That's also coming through with this card right now. So I'm seeing a net and a trap and someone being pulled up by this rope. Okay, so you see these in the jungles, right? And there's a jungle here in this card. So that connection to Mother Earth is also coming in for you, Aries. Spending time in nature. There's lots of green. Make sure you're intaking those greens, everyone. All right. So I'm now going to pull a bonus card, a spirit animal card from the Power Animals Oracle deck. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. And those of you that are seeing animals or insects in your life, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance. Anything more that Spirit wants to share with you is also going to come through this card. So we are getting donkey. Look at that. We've got a donkey here. Have any of you seen a donkey? If you have, this is your confirmation. If you haven't, you're seeing one now on your screen. Look at these beautiful lights. Look at where this donkey is. It's in this beautiful home. It's in a cabin. This is what it looks like to me. There's snow outside, so I feel Christmas time. The message here is find fulfillment and meaning in the simplest but most essential acts of contribution. So again, find fulfillment and meaning in the simplest but most essential acts of contribution. Look at that contribution here. Being a part of something is also coming through. Just being and contributing, doing your part is what Spirit is saying here. So let me read you the interpretation here. Let's find, this is a really thick book with a lot of cards. So finding these pages sometimes are really difficult for me. All right, so amidst the rustic landscapes of farms and fields, the donkey emerges as a symbol of determination, humility, and the noble art of hard work. With its patient eyes and sturdy disposition, it offers us profound insights into the power of commitment and the essential role of persistence in the human experience. Picture the donkey as it toils in the fields, each step a testament to its tireless work ethic and steadfast nature. It is a creature that understands the value of humility, knowing how to labor tirelessly without seeking recognition or reward. The donkey's existence serves as a poignant reminder of the importance of embracing our roles as diligent workers and the quiet but essential force that propels us forward on our journey. The donkey teaches us that the donkey teaches us the art of determination. Just as it carries burdens with unwavering strength, we too can learn to persist through life's challenges. It reminds us that our resilience and endurance are our greatest assets in the face of adversity. From the donkey, we also learn the wisdom of humility. It is a creature that finds purpose in service, willing to labor tirelessly for the greater good without seeking the spotlight. This form of humility underlines the remarkable capacity of the human experience to find fulfillment and meaning in the simplest but most essential acts of contribution. The donkey's message is clear. Embrace your inner work and trust in your ability to achieve greatness through persistence and dedication. Your diligence and commitment are your greatest strength. Just as donkey labors with humility and purpose, so too can you find fulfillment in your role as a steadfast contributor to the betterment of society. Moreover, cultivate a sense of humility in your life. Just as the donkey finds purpose in service, you too can discover the profound fulfillment that comes from contributing to the well-being of others without seeking recognition. So look at this, the energy of the donkey, everyone. I'm getting Shrek here coming into my mind, donkey from that movie. So I don't know if any of you are watching that recently, but I love those movies. My daughters love those. Oh my goodness. They were actually watching them recently here. So heart speak, 333, allow your heart to speak, Aries. All right, don't allow fear to stop your heart from speaking. So those of you that are watching, if you're seeing the number 3s in your life, this is your confirmation today. It's also expansion through that communication that's coming in. So those of you looking for timing, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, and 3 hours, also 33 days. Some of you might be a life path 3 or 33, master number. So the message here is your prayers are answered. Your prayers are answered, Aries. They're wanting you to be resourceful. Take a look at those resources. Have faith. Everything is happening in divine timing. They're wanting you to be creative, use communication, expressing yourself through creativity, okay? So this is your reading today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.